7:05 on the last day of August. God, summer goes so quickly. I enjoyed my summer. Did you?
I love my summer. I love my summer because I get to spend it with my kids, vacationing in between gigs. I work on the weekends and I play during the week.
Wow, that's really great. So you're almost like a 9-to-5er.
Oh, yeah, almost.
How many kids do you have, Mark?
I have 4 sons.
Wow.
23, 21, 19, and 12.
And do they realize...
2 grandchildren.
Really?
Yes, Gavin's 14 months and Ariana is 3 months.
Congratulations.
Yeah, they're real close. Thank you.
You don't look like a grandpa.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, rock and roll.
People say that.
Sev Grossman of the Boom Boom Band, IMCA, said rock and roll keeps you young. And I think he's right.
Absolutely, yeah. And my wife keeps me young. I mean, she's 13 years younger than I am, so I got to keep up with her.
Now, when I was younger than your sons, I used to go see you at the Boston Garden.
Is that right? Did you see that show there with Santana when they opened for us?
No, I didn't. I think I did see you with Freddie King, though.
Oh, yeah, Boston Garden with Freddie King. I missed that place, and I was just terribly upset when they said they tore it down.
Oh, yeah, people were, they had guards around it because of the, people wanting souvenirs.
I was inspiring people to go and, run their mouth and tell them not to do it. That's a great place.
I'm going to tell you...
Memories.
I'm going to tell you a little secret, and maybe I can send you a CDR. I taped Freddie King that night.
Ooh, I'd love to have it, buddy. I've got a lot of bootleg stuff that people have sent me over the years.
I never bootleg Grand Funk, even though I've got them in my archives.
Yeah.
So maybe we can send you some Grand Funk, too, that no one's ever heard.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
See, the great thing about secretly taping and never letting it out is that when it does come out,
nobody knows.
Well,
it's out.
I think guys like you appreciate it. The Doors are really looking forward to hearing my 1972 tapes of the Doors.
Wow, that's great.
Before you go legit, you created a magic mark, and
magic marker. Wow,
that magic
has a nice little ring to it.
But your friend Dick Wagner created magic too.
Oh yeah,
I love this
Dick
album.
Wagner, my friend, the guy who produced my first solo album, and of course Dick Wagner, in his glory there in the center with the Frosts. Also played for Alice Cooper, wrote some hit songs for Air Supply, Ursa Majors. Great, talented guy.
Very talented man. Now, did you ever play with the Frost in the Pack? Oh, did the Pack and the Frost play on the bills?
Pack and the Frost never co-billed any place.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That is. Now, I heard rumors, and I'm not, is it going to be a Pack reunion?
There will be a Pack reunion.
Wow.
Oh, we're going this way? Okay. There will be a Pack reunion. And the original guys here, Kurt Johnson, Herm Jackson, Bob Caldwell, forget Terry Knight there in the middle because he's not in there, myself, the Pack guys are all going to get together and do all these Pack songs from back in the 60s. And it's going to be like 6 shows or 8 shows maybe, regional shows around Michigan, Saginaw, Bay City, Flint. We're going to probably do something in Toledo and Cleveland as well because that was a good market for the Pack. And a lot of people will appreciate the fact that we still have some of our striped bell-bottom jeans and our love beads, special effects. And we want our audiences to dress the part, too. It's going to be like a masquerade ball.
Wow. If Terry's not going to be in it, I guess he really does have nothing. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you got it. Insiders will catch this stuff, I'm sure. Viglione.
Viglione, you know that. But
Viglione.
This stuff is still classic.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's Michigan, and it's the whole music scene out of Michigan was based, I think a lot of it was based on the fact that people moved from all over the country to get these high-paying auto factory jobs. See, you got people from the South moved over, people from the East, from the West, and what a great culture for music, and it's reflected here in Reflections and in Motown, Alice Cooper. A lot of good music has come out of there. Out of the Michigan area.
I love this album.
Yeah. Ooh, yes.
The Action.
Uh-huh.
Produced by David Briggs. He did Neil Young.
Is that from Briggs and Stratton?
I'm sure it isn't, but this is a great slice of Detroit rock because they were sounding very British and very San Francisco. And they were going in a certain direction, which, of course, Ezrin took them out of.
Yeah. Well, Ezrin was as good at that. You know, he had a definite sound, and you could tell an Ezrin-produced record. That was slick.
There's so much I want to cover, but most important, I think, right now is that you have a biography coming out.
Yeah, biography that is my authorized biography. I mean, there's lots of stories out there, but this happens to be the facts, all the truth, and nothing but the truth. Chris Englehart, who wrote Beatles Undercover, very thorough guy. You know Chris, upright man, and a guy that was in charge of making a story out of this whole book report. I mean, there's a lot of statistics, but he's made it into something that I just got done reading the basics and and gave him the okay on the way it was put together, and it was just amazing how the continuity of one thing led to another, and he has to have everything line up date-wise. I mean, if you said you played at the Garden, there had better been a ticket or something to show that you played the Garden, or so for me, I can't wait to hear the people's reaction, and also for it to get into people's hands, because there's lots of life lessons that are in there for kids or for people who really think it's so glamorous to be on stage and have your name in the lights, and the life has a lot of that with it, but you got to keep your feet in the dirt without the shoes and socks.
Okay, the book's coming out, and I'm sure you've covered this, but what did it feel like when you walked through Times Square and there was your photo?
There we were, bigger than life. The three guys covered an entire New York City block, of course, in Times Square, and Mel and I were like, pinch me. I mean, really hard,
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. It was great. The fact that the Billboard Workers Union went on strike and that the sign stayed up an extra 4 months.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
At no cost to us. It was a great tribute, and I mean, it was an asset. I think it was kind of divine myself.
Well, 4 months extra of that kind of promotion, and it must have spiked the album somehow.
Absolutely, I believe. And people, we always liked New York as a big city. There's not a better big city than New York.
Where was Shea Stadium in regards to the Billboard sign? In time?
In time? You would have to ask me that, Joe. I have not a clue.
Okay.
That's the flighty thing about being creative. You just kind of, some things because you heard it so many times. But most of the time, I have people that are very competent at what they do around me, so that they can do that part for me. I have to stay in tune with, the spirit, and to be creative, for writing and songs, and to just stay in the feel of things. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I need to have people back me up, because if I don't, all would be lost.
We were talking about the creative process a little earlier, and people see Mark Farner, people from the outside looking in, see Mark Farner as a religious man, a musician, a songwriter, but I think they think of you as someone who's just very studious, and you were telling me earlier that you are sometimes flighty.
Oh, sometimes, yes. Ask my wife. Yeah, I think...
Does she find your keys for you?
Oh, she finds everything for me.